Bum, 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 bum.
What's up, everybody? It is a Saturday morning circus here on the NFT Circus, and we have our good friends back, Drawn Company and Broken Dollz, and we have Disguised Pigeon that just waltzed in. Hello.
On time.
Always.
Right, I think he's gone. Is he gone there, or is it me?
Yeah, he's
gone.
I'm going to put that up as the main screen. That's the scary looking face, lads. Right.
Poor MORBS.
As M.O.R.B.S was saying, we have Broken Dollz, Strong Company, Disguised Pigeon, and the usual myself, TC, and M.O.R.B.S when he's back.
I'm reanimated. I have been reanimated. Like a mutant, a reviving zombie. Anyway, sorry about that, Crackers. What were you saying? You were probably saving the day once again. What happened?
Just introduce them and saying that you have one scary face when it stops.
Okay, so we got Drawn Company, who has been here like how many times? 6 times, I think now. 7 times?
No, well, I don't know. 6, maybe 5 or 6.
Okay,
Maybe.
so 25 times he's been on the show. Drawn Company is back, and he's going to talk about something very special because him and Broken Dollz are doing a Comic-Con, and they're going to be introducing NFTs to Comic-Con people walking around, and it's going to be super cool. And they were just at, I think Drawn Company was at the London NFT with Atomic Hub and all this stuff too. I want to hear about that. But first, are you doing the presentation today? Is there a PowerPoint?
Right.
Yes, there is.
I just put the fact that we were coming on here in one of the chats that we got for the creators, and like Humble just said, I'm not missing another PowerPoint. So yes, of course there's a PowerPoint. It would be wrong of me to not come with a PowerPoint. Can I share
your
screen?
avatar,
I'm
folks.
back.
Matt,
What?
I heard you were sitting talking to Avatar, folks. I did warn them about sitting too close to you. You get infected with PowerPoints.
We'll talk about that, yeah. Dear. Okay, so right then. So let's do the presentation first.
Okay, wait.
Are you ready to rumble? It's that time again for another amazing PowerPoint presentation. From that funny guy from London, that amazing isometric NFT funny guy, Drawn Company. That's right, take it away with another fabulous slide-by-slide account of the amazing life of Karen Cumberbatch. You know her name, Karen. Take it away, Matt.
All right, there you go, Matt. So go ahead. Let's hear this presentation.
That was amazing.
All right, good.
That was phenomenal. Okay, so yeah, another Drawn Company presentation. Then today is very special because, as M.O.R.B.S has already alluded to, myself and Broken Dollz have entered a collaboration with Comic-Con Birmingham, and this has been made possible through our partnerships with Wax and Nifty Blocks. Right now, first slide, it says "Ask Mom first." Right.
Oh, wait, let me pop it on the stream. Hold on, I'm getting it on the stream. Okay. There we go. All right, let's go.
So ask Mom first, right? Now this is an interesting thing because basically when I came up with the idea of wanting to approach Comic-Con, I sort of, I've already talked to M.O.R.B.S about this. I had to sort of like say to myself, am I going to approach Wax and Nifty and Atomic Hub first and try and get their approval, or am I going to go straight to Comic-Con, do them a presentation, and then ask for help afterwards? And yeah, so what I did was I asked Mom first, and I hoped that she'd say yes, and then I was going to take the idea back to Dad and say, Dad, Mom said yes, so you can say yes as well, and it worked that way round. I don't think it would have worked the other way around. Well, actually, I can confirm 100% it wouldn't have worked the other way around. But yeah, so we're going to Comic-Con in Birmingham next weekend with the sort of like the primary aim of educating people that are there, and also giving out lots of free stuff. So, me and Broken have worked on this a lot. Our mission statement is, we want to educate and we want to onboard. It's as simple as that.
Nice. And
this is an official collaboration, which is really cool. So they've acknowledged that sort of like, we're not just another stand. We're doing an official. We can say that we are in collaboration with these guys, which is really good to be able to say. They've kindly given us a 3x3 meter wall stand, We're going to be doing a panel, metaverse education. It's on what are NFTs, and that was through a proposal that I did to the guys. And you know, we sort of developing that. Schnazzy is helping out with that as well, which is cool. She's been an absolutely great help throughout this process. We're going to be doing a community pack as an NFT giveaway, as an incentive for wallet signups. We've got Heroes of Wax trading cards, which we'll see in a minute, and we're also taking some Constructoids with us. Now, I don't want to show you everything this week because hopefully we're going to be able to get a link to the show next week at about the same time, and we're going to be able to show you around the stand live
Oh, no, wait.
as it happens.
Do I get another presentation though? That's what I need to know, man.
Right, yeah.
Hang on. Our names going up on the board.
Because now we got a whole deck going, you know. Now I got like an intro for you, so this has to be like every time. All right.
All right. Well, just to manage expectations, probably no.
Okay, all right. Okay.
But the next time we come on, we will.
Sounds
but we'll
good.
see what we can do. Never say never. So, as a sign-up incentive, we wanted to give something immediately to anyone that signs up to Wax. You know, we have got wallet signups off them, so it's not going to cost them anything to set up a wallet.
Awesome.
We've got 15 collections represented at the minute. And we're also going to be giving Funko NFTs because the type of area where our booth is going to be given, we're hopefully going to be put in with some of the big Funko dealers. So we're going to have that immediate sort of like collection. Come and see some digital Funkos. If you're buying on that stand, come and see what we've got, and we're going to give you one for free. And I've put the Aesthetic Monte logo on there because he's done the beautiful pack art for us,
That's very nice.
as you can see. So we're going to be giving away Heroes of Wax cards as well. There's a Drawn Company one. There's a couple of Broken Dollz ones. We've got a Crypto Kumas. We're going to be using this primarily as a social incentive. So to get retweets whilst we're on the booth using the Wax at Comic Con hashtag. But should people be signing up, we can give them the free stuff in the wallet, and we can give them a card as well. We've got some really cool little card protectors for them as well. It's going to be a slick presentation. This is. We've also.
I love these, by the way. But before you go, I love your Constructoids, man. I want to talk to you about maybe getting some of these for the M.O.R.B.S store, man. These are really cool.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
anyway,
yeah. Well, we
continue.
100% right. I'm on board with that. I can send you over a box of stuff. So because me and Broken have done this as a collaboration from the start, we did. I said to Broken the other week, should we just do some Constructoids? They're a simple giveaway, and he said, yeah, let's do it. And it's evolved from that. Now we think we're going to be taking it to Digicon next week, so doing a coin so that you can get these and get some extra bits as well, which would be fun. And also because I got a lot of prints, I've got XL versions for the booth, so I don't know how they're going to turn out because obviously it's the same GSM card, but hopefully everything it will just be whether they're too flimsy to stand up.
They'll be too flimsy. You might need to put in like a 2x1 the background or a little bit of data rail, square data rail, so it just stands up.
Maybe
or go for a heavier board.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see with the XL versions. I mean, it's just a bit of fun for me, really. I'd like to have them on the stand. And if we can't use them, we can't use them. They cost pence. So yeah, we did that. We go back now because we got the slide in the wrong place to the Heroes of Wax trading card. That was meant to be before the So we've got Humble's card here. So what we wanted to do with this was just celebrate as many artists who had got involved in the process. So Humble had got involved. He sent us a VIRL flower, which we're going to have on the stand and we're going to be able to give away. So that's a nice different element, introducing the fact that we've got your Kumas, we've got your Broken Dollz, we've got Schnazzy as well, and we've got Humble, and we've got Aesthetic Monte. There's all sorts of things that we can talk to these people about, and there's a QR code on the back of the card, so they'll be able to scan that, and that'll take them to Nifty because we are powered by Nifty Blocks. They have been a great supporter for this. We're going to be taking people on a journey in the booth, so I've got lots of little A3 posters. I don't want to show you all the print today, right? There is more print than I'm showing you, but I want the impact to be when you see it next week and go, oh my God, that's a stand, Matthew and Ohad. Well done. You've pulled that out your bottom. So basically, we're just going through the steps of, scan this to set up a wallet. This is what you do. Then go to Nifty Blocks, bookmark it on your home screen so that you can use it. And there are other, marketplaces available.
Sure.
And the 4Ps. So one thing that's frightening me to death with something at the minute, which has frightened me to death, but I've had to mitigate, was the fact that we might not have an internet connection. Now, what do we do if we don't have an internet connection? Well, we've developed these, and Ohad's helped me out a lot with the text as well on these specifically. So what we can do is we can give them these business cards to take away, and then message me on Twitter when they've completed the journey. So I have to do a lot of work to get them there, but I think those steps are the steps that they'll have to go through, you know, to get everything set up so that I can give them something in their wallet. So, and we got 400 of them, so we'll have enough. Also at Comic-Con, one of the big things that they're big on is not celebrating, but having new artists. So they have a thing called I think it's called the Artist Village or Artist Alley. So we're going to use this time as well to hopefully have some great conversations with some artists and break down some barriers and give them this specific trading card, which instead of taking to a collection, links to the Wax Alliance Discord. So I'm going to be talking to the guys in the Wax Alliance this week and just saying, look, we might have some new people who are landing. We're still very much in the early days. If we do, just give them a bit of service. And that goes for anyone, because I know there's a fair few creators who are watching the screen at the minute. If you are in the Wax Alliance next weekend and you see a new creator or someone join, it would be great for you to just have a little conversation with them to say, yeah, you know, if you're doing this is the person you should speak to start off with. So yeah, that's it, man. We will be live this time next week, asterisk. So obviously that's internet pending. So don't rely on us to fill the show next week. But we'd really like.
Oh no, you are on the schedule, sir. You better be here, and you better have a PowerPoint. Like I said before, it's going to happen.
Yeah, don't trust British internet.
Yeah, don't trust. Ohad knows that.
And Broken, are you going to be there as well? Were you going to be attending?
Yeah, I'm actually flying on Thursday. And convention's going to be on Friday, and it's like, I think when we started this talk, it was, I don't know, 6 months ago, something like that.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
And I actually took sort of a gamble because we didn't know 100% for going in. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll buy the tickets, and worst case, I'll sleep in on your couch or something.
Yeah.
And you know, it ended up happening, and it's like, Matt, you told me, I think yesterday, 2 days ago, that you're around 1 year right now on Wax, right?
Yeah, literally to the day was the first time I brought it was the Hot Wheels NFT that I bought this time last year, and it was like mid-November.
So yeah, so I'm like a couple of months, almost a year, more. But the fact that, Nifty, you're always talking about taking our brands to other blockchains and doing stuff, and it's brands. And I still can't believe that our silly brands are going to fucking Comic-Con.
That's awesome, man. I love that. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
And
I'm wishing you guys the best of success with that, man. I hope there's a good response for you guys. That's awesome.
Thanks, bro. And I think, by the way, I know that other project reached them throughout the year about NFTs. I think what Matt did, he's the first one that told them, listen, I don't want to take my project to Comic-Con. I want to take the blockchain. I want to introduce people to a different green blockchain. And I think that's what nailed it. And they were so hyped about it, and that's exactly what we want to do. I mean, it's going to be fun too, that people will know our names, like Wrong Company and Broken Doll. But basically, wax. That's what we're selling.
Sure. That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
And all the other artists that are here, because, and this is to do with everybody. It's to do with Crackers. It's to do with M.O.R.B.S. It's to do with everybody that I know in the ecosystem, the artist. It's wanting to take and give the artists a platform, because we often get forgotten behind the games, right? Because that's where the money is. Yeah, right.
Yep.
And I purposely haven't. We have tried to approach some games for this to see if they wanted to sponsor us, right? Nobody was interested. but those, and I'm not being horrible, those guys have got the means to be able to attend these sorts of things, right?
Sure.
And for us, it's a springboard to really introduce and say, come on, we're not NFTs, we're digital collectibles. Just come and have some fun,
Right.
for a couple of hours.
What you just said, it's funny enough you said that, because I'm using the same terminology because I'm dealing with real life people now, and the response is 50-50, man. It is. There's been some FUD out there that's been on a more public press style. So, I mean, some people I say NFT and they're like, yeah, awesome, let's talk. And then some people I go NFT and they're just like, you are Satan. Your whole place is Satan. You're just like, so it's, exactly. So I get it, man. I get that for sure. Anyway, sorry. Continue. Sorry about that.
No, sorry. So I'm going to break off, right? Because I've got to go to the pub because I'm British.
He's got to go.
Sure, because that beer's more important than us, Matt. Whatever.
I'm so sorry. But do you know what? Right, you've really made my. I can't wait to show everybody the little intro that you did there. That was beautiful. That was I just love that. And what we'll do is, because I'm in a rush. Remember, we'll talk Construct Toys next time. And we'll talk a bit about the Atomic Hub event as well.
Awesome. We'll do that.
Yeah.
All right.
See
Cool.
you
Thank
later, guys.
Man. All right. Cool.
Bye.
All right.
Cheers,
what we're going to do, we're going to touch to Disguise Pigeon, then we're going to head over to Broken Dollz again, at the end here. But we first need to get some people on the giveaway screen here. So let's get that giveaway thing. I put up $MORBS. $MORBS, people. Type it in. And I think the first giveaway... Ooh, I could do this one since I have some of these. Okay, so we're gonna do Aesthetic Montes, a Moon Boy puzzle pack. Okay, Moon Boy puzzle pack. That's right. Let's see who's gonna win this first one. Let's go.
TC, what's the best? TC?
Come on, Crackers. It's all you, Crackers.
I haven't clocked in. JRG, you are the winner of the Moon Boy pack. That is super cool, man. Super cool. Moon Boy puzzle pack from Aesthetic Monte. All right, cool. So we're going to head over and talk about, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's the Disguised Pigeons. What is going on, Disguised Pigeons? What's happening with you guys? What have you guys been up to?
A lot, actually. We've been building during this bear market. So I got some cool stuff coming for next year. It's going to be exciting.
Nice. You got a little audio. Can you guys hear a weird audio thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's it's like crackling, I think, your audio a little bit.
Obviously, remember I had the issue last week?
Oh, yeah,
so we got into settings and Echo Constellation. It should be ticked. This should help the issue.
Did you get that, Disguised? Okay, he'll be back. He'll be back. He rugged himself, but while he rugged himself, we're going to look at pigeons. Just pigeons looking at you, looking at me.
That's so fucking freaky.
there's a guy that's...
my soul. Taking my soul away.
There we go.
It is ticked.
All right. No, you sound great. You sound great now. You're all good. All right,
so it is now ticked. Is that what you mean?
No, it was ticked. But then when I went to hit back, it completely crashed StreamYard. So resetting StreamYard fixed it. So.
Everything's been done correctly now. So, Disguised Pigeon, you were saying, continue, please. You guys have been building.
Yeah. So at the moment, we're sort of working on a bit of a metaverse for our holders. And with that came a bit of a server migration, which unfortunately about 4 hours ago crashed our whole website. So we currently don't have a website active.
Oh, man.
So, technical problems are really fun, especially when you're in time zones like Australia, where it's currently 2:30 a.m. and you're trying to deal with technical support. So it's been fun.
Oh, my gosh. And so what's been happening as far as drops? Have you guys been doing any new drops recently?
Our Series 5 and Series 6 trading card packs ended like a few weeks ago. This was towards the end of October. We did our Halloween drop, our limited edition Halloween drop. And I think the next drop we're doing, apart from the Crackers Advent calendar, will be our limited edition Christmas drop.
That's awesome. And so, speaking of which, Advent Calendar Crackers, I'm really excited about it. How many people you have on there? 40 people now?
42 or 3. I can't count that high.
Ooh,
I'm a poor Irishman. All I know is eating potatoes. No, I think it's 42 or 43. I really have to go in and count because I finished it, and then Terror Cards had signed up, and for some reason he got left out. And then Monster Vision said, "Oh, I want to be a part of it." So I said, "Fuck it, right." Last 2 people going in, and that's
right.
fucking it. So it's done. It's up for sale now.
All right. We'll talk about that in a little bit. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So, Disguised Pigeon, you're part of this again. Were you part of it last year? I think you were, correct? Weren't you?
Yes. Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
it was indeed.
He's a returning artist, so I'm excited about that, man. So, and how many people are on the team? It's just you, or do you have another?
No, it's 2 of us.
2 of us.
Yeah. So you'll see him on Twitter, Fresh Pigeon King. He is the artist. I am the other half. So last time we were on this show, he was actually on the show.
I think I remember
which is
that.
probably over a year ago now.
Yeah, I was going to
It's
say
about a year now. Yeah.
Been a while. Yeah, it's definitely been a while. Yeah, it's good to have you back.
Well,
man. That's cool.
Time zones, man. That's the problem. Time zones.
That's
It's
you know,
kind
we switched to 10. I thought it'd be earlier for you. I didn't know it's 2:30 in the AM for you. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's 2:30 on Sunday. We're like way ahead.
Oh my gosh, that's nuts.
Buy Bitcoin, it's up.
It is. It's moving.
What's the future hold for us?
yeah.
Yeah, tell us what the future holds.
Yeah, exactly.
Please
Buy
tell us.
Bitcoin now.
Exactly. I love this one. The avatar Disguised Pigeon is awesome. Tell me about this one. Is this one coming, or is
That
this
was
already
for
out?
that was for the Wax Art Week that happened in January.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, they
that's so
approached
good.
us and we were a part of it. And we were like,
Yeah.
we're only like, because we only started our project September last year.
Yeah.
So that happened in like January. Yeah. So they approached us, I think, in December last year, and we
Love it.
did that up. And yeah.
That was the first time they ever even approached artists. I was part of that with Senior Lupe too, and it was like, we were just like in shock they even approached us, because everything had just been games. They were like, "You're like, you guys are actually going to put up artists as like a thing?" Like, okay, cool, that's cool. But awesome, our artist like Fresh, he kept hounding Wax too about it, like, because they kept promoting games. And he was like, "How about you promote artists?" And he just kept commenting every time they posted something about games. He just kept commenting like, "What about the artist? What about the artist?" And I think enough people started commenting the same thing, and eventually, I guess they decided to do something. So it was good. How did you come up with the concept again? How did this even start with the pigeons?
It was a drunken idea. being Australian,
the best, right?
Yeah, like it was just me and the funny, because me and Fresh, it's a weird relationship compared to, I guess, some other projects we found out, I guess, after the space was we live in the same town, we grew up together, we've been friends since high school, so like 20 years now, and we're just sitting around, we're into NFTs, into crypto, and we just went, let's do our own project, and then we're like, all right, what do we do? And we just kept drinking, and then we said, how about pigeons? And then drinking, and then we went, what if they're in disguise and they're trying to be people? But unfortunately, because he's a domesticated pigeon, the only people he's ever seen is everybody that's on TV. So that's the whole idea, is he's dressing up what he thinks is what humans dress up as, but it's really comic book characters. You name it, whatever he's seen on TV, he's dressing up thinking he's in disguise, but we're all looking at him like, you're an idiot. No one's going to believe you. So
that's awesome, man. So what you got in the works? What's the plans for the Disguised Pigeon in the next year, say?
Well, we've worked on some music NFTs just for something different. So that's going to come out early next year. We're going to drop that to our holders. It's going to be a free drop.
Nice.
And then we got a bit of a metaverse coming to get away, because I'm not really liking Discord. I've never liked Discord. So I'm trying to create like a sort of metaverse type hub where we can all hang out and chill and talk.
Nice.
And then it's going to be along with a lot more drops. We've got a game coming out as well.
Ooh.
That probably won't start production until midway next year, and then probably won't be finished for another year or so. So
nice.
See how that goes.
Nice. That sounds good. What kind of game is it going to be? Are you going to do a 3D or a 2D kind of game?
Flappy Bird.
Nah, it's going to be a pretty simple 2D game.
Nice.
Mobile, iOS, Android.
We like the
Target
mobile.
demographic.
Yeah, listen to TC. He always tells people, do the mobiles.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's great. It's nice to hear a good update, man, from a project that we haven't seen in a while. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And so Danish is here as well, guys. He popped in a little bit later. Hello, Danish. What's happening, man?
Yo, what up? But yeah, TC is right though. Mobile is important because if the mobile experience isn't good enough, like that's more than 60% of the global user base is using phone over PC on a daily basis. Yeah. So if you don't catch the mobile experience, you fucked.
Yep. 100%, man. I mean, that's why Axie, I think, blew up so big, mainly because it was a mobile game. People had access.
When they made the mobile work. Yeah.
Well, NFTs on Android now.
Like even Alien Worlds here, like when they did the last graphical interface update, so it actually worked decently on mobile.
Yeah.
It blew up again.
Oh God, that changed everything. I remember the old days that you needed to access. You couldn't access from a mobile
screen. You need to tip your screen and go in, and half of the things didn't work. And
open it in a browser version.
I was not when TNM was actually worth money.
What was that?
Say what?
Was that not when TNM was actually worth money?
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
if you say so. Like right now, there's being grants given out from the planets at this moment for over $2,000 just for building or hosting bots and stuff. So there's money in the game. Like just for hosting of a bot proposal is around $300 worth of TLM, and for building a proposal website right now is around $1,500 worth of TLM.
Oh wow!
Did you win your vote, by the way, Danish?
What?
Did you win your? Were you not going to be elected on one of the planets somewhere?
I am elected on Cavian, so I'm one of the 5 custodians to vote on those proposals to be or to put up proposals to be voted on. But yeah, then those kind of grants can come up to help projects build and other stuff like that. Like the planet itself, Cavian has more than $3 million in the pool, like way more than $3 million in the pool.
Nice.
That's just, and we, the custodians, are now in control of what that should be granted out to.
Right.
So like there has been a lot of what I would call bit greedy proposals so far.
Sure.
But like that's what you expect. I've been discussing this on my own Twitter spaces for better part of a week, and I've been up and talking to you guys about like the human greed factor. It always types in, and people might not see it as bad or evil intention and stuff, but like we have had control of the funds for around 24 hours.
Nice.
And there's already like people was trying to let's move all the funds to this account, and it's like, wait, what?
Put it right here in this pocket right here, and I'll be seeing it later.
It don't need to be evil intention. They like, so let's move it over here so we can delegate it or whatever. But just like we just got control of this. Let's slow and steady. Let's do it right. Let's like
we already ordered 4. You said there's 5.
Yeah, there's 5 custodians and there's 6 planets. I'm one of the 5.
Okay.
4 before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, is that on every planet now, Danish? Is there 5 custodians on each planet? Or yeah.
It's basically it's the most boring thing to bring up anywhere because it's the 2 things you don't discuss. It's religion and it's politics.
Right.
And this is governance, so it's politics.
Right.
Each planet, it's each different sector. Like this is the red or green or blue team or whatever. And there's every one of you guys can come with a proposal to me, and if I find it a good proposal, I can throw it up as a proposal. And get you funded if the other custodians on my planet thinks it's a good idea. Again,
what kind of proposals have you got so far? Have you got many?
We have.
I find this interesting. Put yourself to sleep, but I find it interesting.
Yeah.
We have on the Cavian, we have 6 proposals, I think, on Magor, we have a couple also. The most active one is Nuri, which is the planet basically run by the crypto monkeys.
Right.
But like there's happening a lot. We just built. We at Bhood is building a tool that has some easy functions for readable stats of alien worlds. There's should be coming out sometime today. Nick Custer has also been building a tool to read the proposals, which he also made a proposal for funding that already.
Right.
But
he's like Matt with presentations. You guys just whip these things out, man. These proposals.
What's the most random proposal you've got so far? One, there has to be a really, really chancer that comes and goes, yeah, I need 10 grand to make a Portaloo.
One of them again. I'm mostly again looking at them all, but I'm mostly looking at Kavian because it's where I have any kind of decision to make, and most of them has been done by Nick Custer, and one was for 1 month of hosting of the mission bot for Telegram and Twitter for Alien Worlds, and the other one was for his grant for building a proposal website where you can read the proposals.
Gotcha.
And that's around a little under $2,000. That's $1,800 in total. But personally, like again, bringing it up here, it is why not? I have a concern, and I love Nick. I love what he's doing. He's building amazing shit. But his one proposal says around $300 in TLM for 1 month of hosting of the Twitter and Telegram bot. The other proposal is $1,500 where it's divided out for 6 planets, so 11,000 TLM each from each planet. If everyone grants that, that's around 1,500. But there is no how long time would he host that, and seeing the price from the other, which is a Telegram and Twitter bot, I'm already concerned about our future funding, but maybe that's not something you should be concerned about. Maybe it's just a game. I'm really not sure anymore, but I have my concerns because I went on to this to help better the ecosystem, exactly like Broken and Drawn Company has been trying to do with not just promoting themselves. I could fund a lot of stuff that will benefit me more than anyone else, but I rather see it help everyone.
Sure.
So I just I think it's a lot of money. Again, I run a lot of bots myself, and get other people to run them.
You can only have one proposal at a time, then. Or would Nick not agree to that?
There's just that in the proposal there's not any time for the site. So with $1,500 of proposal price and no time,
but I mean,
what is the hosting?
If I put a tender in for a job, I can't go back and go, oh, well, I'll put this tender in as well, and this tender over here, and do this tender here. You should technically, if you're putting a proposal in, you should only be able to put one in at a time till it's either accepted or rejected. No? Or is that just me?
I also feel that way. There is also some other things in my concern area at the moment. One is that it seems to me that it's on the website itself, you need to vote on 2 people. Through the contract, or if you manifest something yourself, maybe you can make it only vote for 1. So all the voting weight I have on me, I need to delegate that out to myself and somebody else, so I cannot just put it on myself. But it's possible to just vote on yourself. So I can have 100,000 TLM staked to myself as voting power, where everyone else would need to divide that out, so somebody else also gets some voting power.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's kind of a tricky thing because that seems like election fraud to me.
Sure.
But again, going maybe a little too deep into it because it's real politics suddenly, because this seems like election fraud. If you everyone needs to put 2 votes, but somehow you figure out that you only need to put 1, and you only put that one on your friend or on yourself or on your.
Right. I hear
that
you.
That brings up a thing.
Now,
that
I had another question. So I've been seeing a lot of talk about Atomic Hub and Immutable X. What's going on with this?
Okay.
He's gonna just turn his laptop off and go out for a point.
That's the whole thing, though, because we have Wax Studios changing their name to Tirana Studios.
Right.
Tirana Studios was involved in this Stormtrooper NFT project.
Oh my god!
The Stormtrooper NFT project.
Let me interject really quick. Next time you change the name of your project, make sure to change your link tree and your bio at the same time, or else people are going to know what's going on. Oh, sorry. Anyway,
and remove the rest.
And remove the posts that actually show that you used to be a project that just kind of.
But anyways, they folded. They changed the name. Wax went out to kind of cover every involvement they had with this. Right after that, we hear Atomic Hub breaching into. Stormtroopers was on Ethereum. So Wax partnered with a project on Ethereum, push in Ethereum NFTs. Now our biggest marketplace is going to integrate Immutable X, which is an Ethereum gaming platform.
Right. That's
basically what Wax was when Wax was on Ethereum. Right. We figured out that we couldn't do it on Ethereum, so we built it on EOS.io, now Antelope, and now we're going back. But it's still it don't work. Like none of those second layer solution gaming networks.
Now, do you think that the Atomic Hub might actually just jump ship from Wax and just go use Immutable only? Could that happen, or do you think that they'll always stay at Wax because they are Wax?
I don't think so, since they're the one made the Atomic Acid contract, the Pink GG, blah blah blah. So I don't think they will leave directly, but I still feels like it's weird move because we have Wax themselves changing names and partnering with a Ethereum project. Now our biggest marketplace, our funding marketplace, is moving to Ethereum. Instead of integrating with, Telos, Proton.
Right. The other options are there. Right. Exactly.
They're going off chain, and I have a little bit of a problem with that personally, but it goes into all this, like, again, politics in our chain and politics in our stuff, who is running what, because the project Atomic Hub can do what they want. They can integrate whatever they want.
Right.
But the project Wax, as people that build on the chain and people that try to build on the ecosystem and make it better, we need some answers.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. I'm not sure how transparent everything is right now.
I also know that could be tropical because they are a business. They have certain things they need to follow, but they also have us as a community that they need to have with them in this, because we've put a lot of time, money, effort, and I'm sitting on Twitter basically every day trying to tell people about Wax.
Right.
I've worked here for 2.5 years helping projects build themselves on Wax. And if Wax now don't seem to give a flying fuck about us,
right?
Then at least open the GitHub and let us take over, like the EOS Foundation took over Block One.
Block One, right.
Because then let the community run. Because
And so, Broken Dollz, were you at the Atomic Hub thing as well, or were you?
No, I wasn't Atomic Hub. It was 2 days ago. I'm flying in a week, so
that's right. Sorry, I just said I don't know.
But if I knew about NFT London, I'd probably try to be there. But it was announced a lot later than.
Sure.
Like, they only announced it like 3 months ago or 2 months ago, stuff like that.
And it was right after we ordered a ticket to Nifty and stuff. They started coming out saying that they were doing it. So we were like, Of course, a month after everyone spent all their money in Amsterdam, you guys are actually showing up.
Right.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now, bro. England is so fucking expensive.
It is,
Oh, yeah.
man. It's a expensive town for sure, man.
But
Oh
yeah,
man.
it is a lot of politics lately, and believe me or not, I've said this in my show, and I will say it again on here. I never went into crypto to become a lawyer or a politician. But funny enough,
you already won them anyway.
Yeah. I've been telling Danish, like, he's been doing spaces almost every day for 16,000 hours.
I know, right? What's going on, right? Exactly.
So I told him, like, at the first ones, it was just like us, the bros, and then people kept hopping in. And now when I hop in one, it's the longs are so fucking long. They're talking about like governments and politics shit, and I'm like, yo, I got JPEGs. Whatever.
We love you JPEGs though, but again, I made the space. Do we want to have a real talk about it? That was the first one, and it got some traction and some people jumping in. So I called the next ones. Let's have a real talk about it, and they have been going on every day on Twitter since. And it works, like, again, because I don't set a direct topic on this discussion in there. We have, like, again, religion, politics, games, JPEGs, how are your day, your girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. It don't matter. And everyone taps in, like, new people. I've gotten a couple of artists on Wax that way. I got the one that we showed in here last week with the programmable music NFTs and stuff.
Right.
And he's looking into Wax and trying to see if he will do this on Wax. I got another artist in. I got a bunch of people all the way, like, from getting a Wax wallet while sitting in a Twitter space to, again, staking, to voting, to start Alien Worlds, to mine a couple of times, to go through the voting process and vote. All that while sitting in the Twitter space and having fun with the other. Like,
yeah, man. It's awesome. Yeah, every time I go on Twitter, I'm looking over and it's like, oh, there's Danish. He's still going. He's going for the world record, man. But hey, let's do a quick giveaway. So if you haven't put in $MORBS, guys, into the YouTube chat, we're going to give away this Hella Halu, which is coming from Roman Punks, who is a very awesome project. So let's see who's going to win this one really quick, guys.
Never gonna be me. Oh, I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm in there. I call my name. Here we go. KS Mads. Congratulations.
Peter, I was right there.
What up, KS Mads?
So if you have won one of these things, guys, hit me up on Twitter at MORBS15 with your Wax ID. It's scrolling down there at the bottom of the screen at MORBS15 on Twitter. Let me know you won, and I will send over that NFT. So Broken Dollz, what else has been up with you, man? What do you got cooking right now? What's cooking in the Dollz house?
Oh,
I've been working on a new website. You can check BrokenDollzArt.com. It's still just a form for still just a form yet, but the website is like 90% done. But that's why I'm not doing new stuff. I'm just sick of.
That's a lie, Mr. Dollz. That's a lie. You are working on something secretive, aren't you?
I am. No, okay.
No. I'm not saying any more than that, but I know what you're working on. And
no, you can't. What? Let's say does it move? Let's do 20 questions. Does it move, Broken Dollz?
No. I'll tell you. I'm actually working on a 1-out-of-1 PFP project. Figured I'll do something like that since I haven't done it.
Yeah.
But it's I'm doing everything by hand, and it takes hours.
It does.
But I'm actually really enjoying it.
Nice.
And so there's that. There's the website that's almost done. I don't think it'll go live before Comic-Con, but probably after.
Okay.
Also, DigiCon is coming, and I don't know if you noticed that Atomic Hub have changed their proposal again.
Oh, they did.
For the whitelisting, and there's one section of that's very make me feel a bit optimistic, because what they're saying that they won't require, if you're a project and you make under 1K a year, $100,000, then you'd only need a KYC. You wouldn't need a KYB. And that's the thing that sort of got me stuck on the game. So like once that happened, I went to my dev and was like, listen, we got to finish this up as soon as we can to make it ready. And I'm probably thinking that if all goes well, like January 1st, we can go live finally. And that's mostly, and Comic-Con, man, I made so many stuff.
It's exciting, man. I'm excited for you guys with the Comic-Con stuff. I like the real world stuff, you know.
I'm excited.
More crap puppets?
What was that?
You see more crap puppets?
Well, okay.
All the fucking crap puppets.
The crap puppets are gonna have they're gonna be a second season. The website is gonna be like it's gonna have an entire section, like a website within a website of the crap puppets. I'm still not sure about the dates. I was thinking about doing this Digicon, but then Comic-Con came, so it's probably gonna be the next couple of months. I'm starting on December, the virals can be redeemed. Nice. Well, right now there's only 2 people pull the viral. They're gonna get it anyways, and that's pretty much. I'm really in the last 2 weeks. Besides being in Danish spaces, I've been doing like Comic-Con and minting stuff for Comic-Con and thinking about stuff about Comic-Con, and I really hope it'll go good. Really.
Do you have Comic-Con in your mind? Just ask them.
Yeah, a bit. Because those guys, they move so slow. We didn't know exactly until the last couple of days what we're gonna have, and we're like, if we bring a screen or not bring a screen. And like I've reached some like bigger projects, telling them like, by the way, I'm also offering you guys. We're gonna have a screen. If you got any slides or short videos you want to put, just with a QR to your collection or website, it's cool. It's cool by us. We just want to show the variety of the space.
Sure.
Basically, I also did a first music drop a couple of weeks ago with ENG Monster Vision.
Nice.
Full video clip, which was a hard thing to do. I've never done anything like that, and I'm not sure about the exact specific details. It's on this Portuguese station or something being played. Ian sent me, so his music is dope. And
it is.
Yeah, it was me, him, and Tomato Jones. Cannot forget Mr. Jones. Did the skateboard 3D stuff. And that's basically it. But tomorrow I can drop something just because I was bored. And
Broken is known for just dropping. He'll just drop it when it's hot. He'll just be like, you know what? I need to drop it, and he'll drop it, and it'll be there. Because sometimes I've seen some weeks where you're dropping once a day, at least, maybe sometimes twice.
Sometimes twice. I try to hold myself down. That's why I have sometimes I was like, okay, I'll drop stuff in the other collection. Nobody would notice it's me. Just take it out. And one cool thing that happened, I guess you're aware of it, that NFT Hive, you can do dual currency listing. Now you can list stuff on Wax and on MORBS, on Broke, on the same drop.
Nice.
So I started switching a lot of my drops to Broke, and they actually sold out, which was like, holy shit, it worked. Yeah. So
that's awesome.
So dude. It's a really cool thing they're doing, and it's funny because I'm aware of the shit that's going on Wax the last couple of. I'm here. I'm with you.
Sure.
And yet, I'm going to Comic-Con with sort of like, this is a good thing. This is a fucking good blockchain. People can do amazing stuff on it. And I'm sort of hoping that we can. It's not only onboarding new people. I want to onboard new artists.
Yeah.
And by that, maybe strengthening our own ecosystem. Then, if and when stuff goes sideways, we'll still be solid enough as a bunch of people that have fans and that build stuff that we can just do it.
Yeah, I think Wax is kind of already there. I mean, like the other blockchains are real catty when things go wrong, and even though
Proton's dead.
Yeah, it
Bro,
died.
NFT wise, I think it was never really alive. To tell you the truth.
Yeah.
There is a really important thing about the ecosystem that many people don't understand. All Antelope blockchains can do exactly the same. That means Polygon, Tellus, EOS, we can build all the tools we have on here, all the NFTs we have on here, all the games we have on there. Or we can fork and build our own Antelope blockchain.
Right.
So we could basically create our own called Wax, basically.
Yes.
Wax A was a great example here the other day, Wax Alliance, because instead of, but again, EOS did it. We didn't change the EOS token to take over EOS as a community. We don't need to do that here either. We could do it if we wanted to take Wax out of the picture, the big holders of that, so they can't manipulate the market. But it's not necessarily needed. Yeah. But all the other blockchains can do the same.
Is Danish.
What Danish is saying, remember the 5th of November. That's what she's saying.
Folks, like boys. Now, all jokes aside, but if Atomic did pull from Wax, I mean, there you lose a wallet. So all the only wallet you'd have left is Atomic. Is Wombat. Am I right on that? It's Wombat. Oh, Anchor. Sorry,
Anchor. No, you'd have Anchor too. You'd have Anchor and Wombat.
Again, Wombat is Anchor, but Wombat just pays for the resources that you would need on Anchor and the technical knowledge that you would need to do first. And when you then get comfortable enough with the blockchain, you can then pay the $2, and they give you your EOS keys and your Tellus keys and your Wax keys, and you can go in and change them so you don't. And then your Anchor wallet. But yes, it basically takes if Atomic dies, we lose the bigger marketplace on Wax and a block group.
I don't think we lose the bigger marketplace. I think they
have more traction user-wise because of many of the Funko stuff actually goes directly to there and not.
You mean the money grab stuff where you go drop a load of Funkos and fuck off for 6 months?
I will not put those names out there, but I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only person thinking in those ways. Yeah. But Atomic has more traction, has more users on a daily basis, has more sales than any other marketplace.
Well, it has to. It's a wallet.
No. Atomic is not. No. Cloud Wallet.
Yeah.
Which is built by Wax themselves. Which is a nightmare for a lot of artists out there, because if you build a collection and it's built on the Cloud Wallet, you are sitting there shaking and hoping for them to stay, because if they move, who knows what happens to your Cloud Wallet.
Yeah. When they said and some of the spaces were going to release the keys, everybody was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, and that's also a problem with Wombat. That because when people like, "Oh, nobody uses Wombat." Because the users that use Wombat and get familiar enough and pay out is now seen as Anchor users, not Wombat users. So even though they started there, they still use that. If they paid for it, they're Anchor users.
And by the way, the pay for it is like $2, right?
Yeah, this is $2, and you get three set of keys plus the Ethereum keys plus every other token keys they have in there. So it's really not bad. And I love the fact that I mainly use it for Antelope chain, so I can change the owner key, so I don't need to trust that Wombat don't hold a backup anywhere. Again, they probably don't. I just rather be safe than sorry myself. But yeah, we have a lot of problems if that's the case. If they don't open the wallet for you to move or to own your private keys or whatever.
Right.
But it's question
keys, not your wallet.
Yes, and that was the first thing I also had a problem with, even though I love the fact that, hey, mom, see, you wanna hold an NFT, log in with Google, log in with Facebook, here you go, boom. That was easy.
Yep.
But the fact again that as a crypto user for 8 years before I got onto Wax, not Cloud Wallet, what? Not right. You want me to put value into this?
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. And so, hey, we're almost getting towards the end of the hour. I wanted to ask Crackers a little bit about his advent calendar. We'll touch back on that, Danish, because that's an ongoing conversation I think we'll be having here every week.
We can go on for hours.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Like, that's just, that subject is, I think we're in a weird transition point right now in NFTs in general.
Please feel free to join my show every day so we can have a real talk about it.
That's yeah, just look for Real Talk on Twitter, guys. It's happening from, 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. every day. He's on right now. I think he is. He might be actually in this space as we speak. So always check it out. He's always having something going on in there. So, Crackers, we have the Advent calendar. We're back. We were talking about it earlier. 42 artists, you're saying? 43?
I think so, yeah. I will actually have to. I'm going to count it. I'm going to tag all the artists in it. But, I mean, it's going from Broken Dollz, who was missing in action last year.
Right.
Who's in it this year.
Thank goodness.
The Sky's Pigeons were there last year and back in it this year. Yourself.
Yeah.
We have NiftyBC's. We have Monster Vision joining this year. I'm actually going to pull up a picture of it because when I pull up a picture, I can see who it is. Terror Cards.
All right.
Who we've had on before.
Yeah.
We also have... Sorry, I'm just going to... So many different names. It's... Right, so we have... Pen Arts, Ancient Oceans, NiftyBC's, Friends or Foes, Blockchain Cards, Crypto Swatch, Amigos to Go, Nippy, For Art's Sake, Crypto Pups, Cosmic Alien, Mingers, oh my god, GoPro, Futuristic Arts, oh my god, Skatecoin as well.
Nice.
Crypto Shield, off Kyle and Crate. There's so many different artists on there. It's a lot bigger than last year.
Oh my
I've
god!
also changed it this year that each week on the show I'm going to do a live draw from the first Saturday in December, which I think the last Saturday is Christmas Eve.
Right.
So
I think
that show could be a bit dodgy. I will do a show. I will do a drop that day no matter what.
Awesome.
I'm giving away. I'm going to give 1,000 away. 1,000 MORBS. I'm going to give 1,000.
Nice.
Probably 100 broken coins.
Cool.
I might get some leaf coins as well. I'm not giving any blowjob coins because this is a pre-watershed. But I think I'm going to try to get as much interaction as I can this year with weekly draws. I'm going to do the live draw for all the artists' dates and drops on the show.
Nice.
Probably second last Saturday before December. So everyone has enough time that if they are the 1st of December, that they are well aware that they have the drop on the 1st of December.
Nice. And this is available now. They can actually get this right now, correct?
Yeah, it is available now.
I'm actually going to.
It's available.
I put the link in the YouTube chat, guys, for you guys to go pick one up because I'm picking one up as we speak right now.
It's available till the 30th of November, and then it will not be. So if you buy between now and 30th November and you sell it the 1st of December, you get jack shit. You're out.
Don't do that, people.
This is all to bounty blocks where I put the asset in. Whoever holds that card gets the rewards. You don't have that card, you don't get it. So there's no comeback on you. Once I can see, as you know, with bounty blocks, if you hold acid, the wallet will get rewarded.
Oh man. Okay, so I just picked one up. It's only $10, guys. You don't go wrong with $10. With 42 pieces of art that come inside. This is the deal of the century, guys. I highly recommend picking it up. This is basically a good curation of all the wax artists that Crackers has interviewed and knows about and always introduces the community to. So shouts out to Crackers.
There's some brand new artists there only in the door a few weeks and a few months, and it's great to see people actually want to be involved in it.
Yeah,
and it's a great way for people to actually be introduced to artwork.
Definitely. And so this is airdropped, correct? These will be airdropped.
These are going to be bounty blocks all the way. Drop that.
Right.
Put the number in. You will get everything up, and then you just one click, and everything fucks off.
Yeah. So much easier than the other way you were doing it. That's for sure. Oh my god, dude.
Last year, one artist who I will be going to say to them, if they give me multiple pieces, they can shove it up their backside. But I had to do. So I think they gave me 30 of one, 40 another, 50 another, and you're literally going through and removing 40, removing forever.
Oh my god, I'd go nuts. I couldn't do it, man. Yeah, Bounty Blocks was a heaven sent, man. He's another kind of, unspoken hero of the wax
But
community.
that's what I mean. There's so many companies like that. Waxed Out, another unspoken hero.
Yeah.
I
Man,
don't know
I'm telling you,
how-
I had such a cool experience making that pack over there, man. I'm telling you, if you guys want to make a pre-minted pack, which means you can pop stuff in there that is already minted, and you can create like kind of like a PFP kind of opener thing, go check out Waxed Out. Totally free to use. I cannot believe you allowed it to be a free thing to use for people, because other places are using it as a tier system. And man, I use that. You combine it with NiftyBC's, you have a pretty good little drop system right there, and it's free. And
NFT Hive does that as well. It's also
they do. I was just going to bring up, and Ben too. That's another one. You know, Ben is there, always there for the community, always building and making things happen. I mean, even
Nils and Terry.
Yeah, Niels and Terry. Shouts out to all you guys, man. You guys are all just jamming, because you guys come up with stuff, and you guys just started doing the drop thing this last summer. I mean, you guys have been around forever, and I was using it as like my secondary thing, so it's easy to see all your rank and see bulk transfers, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden they started making drops, and then the next thing they're doing pre-minted packs. And the only thing I think they're missing are blends, right? I don't think they're doing blends.
They have the generative rarity tool just launched, and blends is coming up as well. But they wanted to do a better way of blends than we currently have. Other than that, they
have their own currency now as well. Honey, isn't it?
Honey,
yes,
honey.
Yeah.
And I totally love the distribution model of that. Even though I can't complain about Nifty and staking Nifty to get wax, it's great. But it also puts up a thing when if Broke sells his stuff on Nifty for Broke, that means that Nifty needs to sell that Broke to get the wax to pay the stakers. Right. Where Nifty blocks, you stake honey. Or NFT Hive, you stake honey, and you get a percentage-wise of whatever the sale is on site. No matter, like, if you sell in wax, or you sell in honey, or you sell in M.O.R.B.S, or you sell in Broke.
Right.
Because I'm a staker, now I get a percentage of that sale in that currency. So that also divides our currencies, our smaller currencies, down in many more pockets. Then have the possibility to sell it or use it or get exposed to our projects as well.
Yeah.
So I really, really like that model. And so far, you just need to contact them to be listed, basically.
Yeah. They made it a very simple process. If you have a coin, and you can create a coin on Waxed Out, which is another thing it allows you to do. So if you want to get
sponsored by Waxed Out.
Exactly. We should make a commercial
again,
Waxed Out.
I know Mike would love to be able to support that kind of sponsorship, but it's not possible. But that's why we all need to support stuff like that. We need to support the smaller marketplaces. We need to support the smaller creators building real tools for the space.
Sure.
And Mike D definitely has built an amazing system there. And if people haven't checked it out yet, go check it out.
Yep.
Buy your Wojak.
I was going to say, he also has probably the most utility forward thinking PFP ever, because he was, to do any of the services on there, you can pay in wax. You can pay, I think, almost double the price in wax.
Or you can pay, I think, 250 wax,
right.
But a Wojak costs like 100
wax.
120, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. So then you could go buy a Wojak, which is a PFP, which utility is to become a service payment system. And so, like, it's actually a really smart idea. So shout out to Mike for coming up with a great genius way to actually put utility to a PFP literally right out the box, because you literally buy it and burn it almost immediately. So
you can buy it and stake it and get tokens as well, or you can.
Yeah, I'm staking at the moment myself.
Burn it and get unlock utilities. Again, it's great. He's really done some great stuff. So let's.
My hands are away from it. Big shout to actually Chili, who just went through an operation.
Hey Chili, we hope you feel better. Feel better out there, man. Feel better out there.
Big shout to Cosmic
too.
Everyone
Cosmic?
In the comment section there. Big love.
Yes, for sure, guys. Okay, let's do like one more giveaway, and I got to get out of here. So here we go.
We're gonna have to work for a living.
Yeah, we do.
Actually, have you shared your jumper, your giveaway?
Oh no, I didn't do that. If you
No.
where is it? Let me find it. So we have a in real life shop, and we opened, and we're doing a raffle for the next week for a hoodie, which is going to pop up here in 2 seconds here. There we go. And I'll put the link in the YouTube chat if you want to go enter, guys. Just go enter. There's a couple of different ways to enter. You pop in your email, and you can also go do these tasks to gain more entry things for this wonderful M.O.R.B.S PDX hoodie that will be sent to you. So go enter, guys. We'll do that. So other than that, let's do another giveaway, and we're going to do this one. It's going to be a Drawn Company Series 3 promo sticker pack, and let's see who's going to win this one. And then we're going to call it, and we're out of here. How you doing, TC?
Hey.
Yeah, TC is actually there. I just thought it was a figurine. Oh, look at
Danish! Yeah, you won, Danish. There you go, Danish.
I won something. That's amazing. Do you need my address, or do you understand this on the screen?
Is that your address right there? All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then we'll send that later on today. Give me later on after my shift at the M.O.R.B.S shop. And you know what? I'm going to do one more since we got Danish here almost weekly now. So let's do another one. Let's do another Moon Boy. We're going to do another Moon Boy pack from Aesthetic Monte. All right, so this is going to be.
I'm going to win again because this
it
stuff
happens.
Is yeah,
it's happened. TC's won like 6 times in a row, I think.
Bling.
Oh.
Brody B.
Hey,
Brody B. All right, Brody B. You won, man. You took that Moon Boy. So hit me up on Twitter, guys. It is scrolling here at the bottom. M.O.R.B.S 15 with your wax ID. And that's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for everyone for coming in, sticking in, listening in, talking NFTs, aka digital collectibles. And we'll see where we go from here, guys. So till next Saturday, I will see you guys later. Out.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. See